Hello friends, I am SS Nair. Welcome to the English pronunciation class. You see, in the preceding presentations, we drilled about some words that we mispronounce, and I taught you how to pronounce it properly. Hope you must have practiced that and are trying to speak those words very clearly and exactly as conveyed. Now, you see, friends, I would like to tell you some subtle nuances that has come up because of American native speakers, and that is they have combined the syllables. So when you speak English, actually in dictionary and all, you will find how the word is broken up into syllable. As my former presentation, I highlighted about that thing, that a word is broken down into syllables. Now what is syllable? Suppose I tell a word examination. Examination. There are 5 syllables. So this is syllable. Syllable is separate from spelling. So it is in one breath. If you tap on the table, you get the correct syllable. Examination. In this way, you get the syllable. Or you can look in the dictionary and find out how it's broken into the syllables. So for instance, we say examination, but it is X is broken out into gurzer or cursor. So your hard sound gurzer. So it is examination. Now it's 5 syllables. So of course there will be 2 stress, primary stress and secondary stress. Primary stress is where you put more emphasis, and secondary stress slight emphasis. Now if you put full stress on the first word only of every first word, then you're not able to say the complete word properly. You will lose your breath. You will lose your breath till you say the last syllable. So somewhere you have to put emphasis on the middle syllable, somewhere at the end. Suppose it is in the end or second last, penultimate. Then you have to put stress on the primary, secondary stress on the beginning of the syllable. So there will be somewhere a secondary stress in the beginning, and the primary stress will go as the penultimate syllable. So in this way, we pronounce a word that will be a secondary stress and a primary stress. So a little bit emphasis or force in the beginning and more force in between or at the end. So here examination. Ne has got more stress, so ne has got the primary stress. Examination. Examination. So ze has got the secondary stress, nation, and ne has got the primary stress. So once again you can say it in this manner: examination, examination, examination. Nowadays they have combined subsyllables where it is 3 syllables. The native speakers, they are speaking in 2 syllables. So in my succeeding some of the presentation of this pronunciation class, I will be teaching you that thing also, how they combined the syllable, and some of the words, instead of 5 they have become 4 or 3 syllables, and 3 have become 2 syllables. So how they contract, and that is just like contractions of the spellings, they have also contracted, or you can say combined, clubbed the syllables and made it shortcut, or in spoken English they try to combine all the syllables into shortcut things. So that we should be aware of and be conscious if you want to speak in that American accent. And come back to our thing. Now today's drilling class, I would like to point out some 10 more mispronounced words The first word that I would like to teach you is racial. Racial is two syllable. The first syllable has got stress, emphasis. So it is racial, racial, racial. No, there should be a music, a melody, and when you pronounce racial, racial. It's not monotonous. Racial, racial. We Indians, pay equal importance to all the syllables. We don't give stress and emphasis most of the time. So it is ray has to be more stress. Racial, racial. The first syllable has got stress, and the second one, here you have to take care that the second syllable, it is shall, not shall. It is shall. Racial, racial, racial. Now when you say together, it becomes racial, racial discrimination, discrimination. Ne has got stress there. Discrimination. So put your voice up and down as needed. It should not be discrimination. It should be discrimination. Racial discrimination. So try to speak English in that manner if you want to speak as native speaker. Okay, the second word is relative. Relative. Three syllable. Relative. Relative. It's not relative that we Indians say mostly of the time. It is relative because re has got stress. So of course the next one will come schwa. Oh, and tive. Relative. Relative. Is my relative, not relative. Good. Getting it. The third one is present. Present. It's a verb. You want to present it on the stage, on the dais. Present. Present an item. Present. Zent has got stress. The stress is on the second syllable. Zent. So it will be pre, not pray. It's not present. Present. When it is a verb, mind well. When it's a verb. But when it's a noun, a gift, a present, then you will say is pray, not pre. It is pray. Present. And zent will come short syllable. Zent. And there it will be zent. So the first one, let us read it. It is verb. Then it is present. Present. See, I'm putting emphasis on zent. So it becomes pre. Present. Present an item on the stage. The present was very good. The present was awesome. Present. Gift or a present. So when it's used as a noun, we say pray. And when it's a verb, it is pre. Present and present. Present. So pray has got more stress. Present. Present. And the second word, noun. And the first word, it is present. Zent will have more stress. Present. Present. Give more air or breath or emphasis on the second. And in the noun, you will put on the first syllable. Present. Pray. Present. Present. Now let us see the next word. Sufficient. Sufficient. It's not sufficient that we Indians mostly pronounce. Sufficient. It's not sufficient. It is sufficient. Not shient, but shunt. Sufficient. Fee has got stress here. The second syllable. Sufficient. 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 So put stress on fee. Sufficient. Not sufficient. So we make our own stress that we have to take care of. Social. 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 Not social. Social. So has got stress. And shall. Not shall but shall. Social. Social. Next word is sensible. 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 Once again, sen has got stress. The first syllable, sensible, 3 syllable. Sensible, not sensible. We put C and we stress also. We also stress that syllable C. Sensible, no. Sensible. Sen is more stress. Sensible. Sensible. Now, for example, one of the word that they have put the swaha in between where it's not there is hero. For example, we say hero, but they say hero. 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 It's hero. Hero. They don't say hero. It's hero. Hero. R is rolling. The roll all. Hero. Hero. The hero. Similarly, it's not zero. It's zero. Zero. Xerox. Not zero. Xerox. Xerox. Next word is precious. Precious. It's not precious. It is precious. 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 Not shush, but shush. Precious. 2-syllable word. Next word is question. Question. Most of the people say question. They pronounce t, but it is ch. Question. Question. 2-syllable. Question. Question and answer. 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 Question and answer. Question. Vocabulary. 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 K is stress here. Vocabulary. 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 4-syllable word. I stress on the second syllable K. Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Right? And many of us pronounce as vocabulary. So this is the difference between native speakers and our pronunciation. Hope you get it. So drill these words. Have a good day.